100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating all around the world, and here are the 100 foods you need to eat before you die. And these are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 57, fondue in Switzerland.
So cool to just step out of the Airbnb right into middle of town, and this is the way to the restaurant up this little passageway. Right to the foot of St. Pierre Cathedral. First official meal here in Switzerland. The plate is really cool. A little slot for your fondue fork. Got the bread. Basically, they bring you a loaf of bread and you just break it up yourself and dip it into the cheese. Got the traditional fondue with a hint of blue cheese. So there's gonna be a tiny bit of funk to it. Thank you. Platter of dry meats that's shaped like a bouquet with bacon in the middle, dry beef on the outside. Oh, it smells so good. So the cheese is not too salty, slightly salty, tiny bit sweet, very nutty. Oh, especially the toasted part. Perfect with the soft potatoes. That toasted part of the raclette, yeah, that's the best part. A little bitterness as well, added to the flavor profile. It's a simple but elegant dish. To cleanse your palate a little bit, a little pickles, shallots, and you're ready for the next bite. And with the fondue, bread, break it off. Stab it with your fondue fork, in it goes. That's a very strong cheese. Not really pungent, again, very nutty. You can definitely taste the wine in the cheese, giving a lot of body, a lot of depth. The bread has to be a little stale, otherwise it wouldn't work dipping it in. Overall, my first bite, this thing's kind of addictive. I mean, I've eaten tons of hot pots, Chinese hot pots in my day. Never had anything like this. This is really delicious. A little bit of the cured bacon. Stab that with the fork. Dunk it in. Even better with the cured meats, plus bacon is amazing. So thin, tons of fat, seasoned marvelously. That's a melt in your mouth. Piece of sliced bacon with such a nice fatty aftertaste. And the cured beef, look at this, paper thin. Look at that, I can see right through this. Oh, that pretty much melts in your mouth as well. Big beefy flavor, a little smoky. Dip that in the cheese. The meat goes perfect with the bread, and add the cheese to it, creates more of a, the bite is creamy, it's meaty, it's smoky, it's nutty, with a hint of sweetness and so much amazing texture. Creamy texture from the cheese, the crunch from that bread crust, and that melt in your mouth of bacon and beef. I just want to dip everything. Let's go ahead and dip a pickle in here. I don't know if this is something I'm supposed to do or not, but cheesy pickle. Delicious, why not? Got a bowl of potatoes. Ooh. I think potato is one of my favorite things to dip. I'm pretty much eating a Swiss cheese hot pot right now, and I'm loving this. Like I said, the cheese is borderline addictive. Like whenever that flavor kind of dissipates from your mouth, whether it's from a bite of pickle or just a sip of water. You want your taste buds to experience all that right away. Dry beef and bread covered in cheese. So happy with my first fondue experience. Well, Swiss fondue experience. Actually happened in Switzerland. In Geneva, it's actually known for the city to go to for fondue. Part of the reason why we're here. Just to be able to sit here, eating this boiling pot of delicious cheese, dipping in bread and meat, potatoes and pickles and whatever else in such a historical area. I mean, this is an experience of a lifetime. Best part of the fondue is at the very end, you scrape the bottom and you get this little bit of burnt cheese. That is a fitting conclusion. So now it's gonna walk around, go get the dessert fondue and just, you know, take it cheesy. Swiss fondue day continues. This time, meat fondue. I mean, we had to go home and change because after walking around, it's so sweaty. Anyway, beef fondue comes with a bag of fries, 4 sauces, garlic sauce, béarnaise sauce, garlic cocktail sauce, and tartar sauce. Meat fondue, really simple. Take the beef, put it on your fondue fork, into the oil. So it's pretty much a fried meat fondue. So you don't really cook this for that long. I think the way she cooked it was maybe about a minute. Yeah, that's raw. I didn't cook this long enough. This place is really cool. Like a traditional setting, live music. All right, I think this is ready. Dip this in some of the garlic cocktail sauce. The garlic sauce is amazing. When the beef comes out of the fondue, the outside has a thin layer of crunch, inside juicy, tender. Eat that with some of the fries, dunk it in the garlic sauce. Yeah, the garlic sauce is definitely the best sauce. The fries are really good too. This is a pretty good meal. Some of the fondue restaurants here, they have an option called Chinese fondue, which is pretty much just Chinese hot pot. It is unlimited. Definitely will try that out if we're staying here longer. Honestly, between the meat and cheese fondue, as much as I love meat, I like the cheese fondue better. Cheese in this country is just extraordinary. Ah, perfectly cooked. Also, what's great about having the hot oil is when your fries get a little cold, just put it back in, fry it up. We should have gotten another cheese fondue, just so you can keep the beef and the cheese together. Kind of realized that a little too late. But there's one more fondue coming up. All right, the meat fondue is done. That was delicious. I am really, really curious as to how the people of Switzerland, because I heard people tell me that fondue is something people eat all the time here. How is everyone so fit? I have no idea how this is happening. Everyone in Switzerland looks like they run marathons. I mean, does Swiss cheese give you superpowers? Is that what it is? Is that what that S stands for in front of Superman's chest? Anyway, chocolate fondue coming up. Here we are, chocolate fondue time. Comes with apples, oranges, kiwi, banana, pineapple, and Swiss chocolate. It's just so satisfying to watch the dark chocolate just completely envelop the piece of fruit. Should have waited till the chocolate heated up a little more, but that chocolate is freaking delicious. Even though it's good quality chocolate, bitter, a little sweet. It's so absolutely melty. And that paired up with all the different fruits. Banana chocolate obviously is good. Pineapple and chocolate. Oh, that chocolate with some sweet citrusy juice. That's better than the banana. The ones with a burst of juice covered in this chocolate, they're the best ones. But the chocolate itself is not all that sweet. So a lot of the sweet flavor is coming from the fruit itself. So nothing is too sweet about this fondue. If you ever tried this in Switzerland, this is highly addictive. Both the cheese and the chocolate one. I mean, the beef one is good, but when it comes to fondue, you gotta get cheese or chocolate involved. I just had the cheese fondue earlier today. I want it again tonight. Oh, the sun is really bright. Last dinner here in Switzerland, and we're gonna fondue it again. This place we're at has a Chinese fondue. I'm gonna check that out. So got the Chinese fondue. I have no idea what a Chinese fondue is. I'm excited though, because it's supposed to be thin slices of beef. You still get the little fondue fork. So I've been really liking this since coming to this country. I'm getting really good at it. I can like spear a bread from at least half a table away. Wouldn't it be funny if Aquaman had a little brother? His name is Fondue Man. And he's just deadly with a fondue fork. Reels you in with some cheese and then stabs you. So this is the Chinese fondue. Thin slices of beef. I notice a lot of the beef they use for the fondue, and this is true for the Swiss beef fondue as well. The slices of meat are really, really lean. And inside here is a beef broth. A lot of herbs and greens in here. We try to order both the cheese and the Chinese. I wouldn't let us because it's too much food. But according to the menu at least, this is supposed to be all you can eat. It's very nice quality beef. You stab it with that little fondue fork. Into the pot it goes. Really don't need to do it for that long. There it is. There should be dipping sauces as well. I'm just gonna try it with the broth. Okay, it's not bad. The broth tastes a little herby. I do feel like it needs some sort of dipping sauce. It put a little flavor into the beef, kind of like a light, refreshing flavor. Maybe mostly because of the cilantro. Never had fries with hot pot before. The meat does taste like it's pretty good quality. Again, it's very lean, so it is a little chewy. Doesn't really have that melting mouth texture I love from hot pot meat. But again, you can taste this really good quality meat. That's definitely something you notice at every Swiss restaurant. The quality of the ingredients. First of all, it's really good. Let's see what happens when the dipping sauce gets here. Honestly, I'd much rather dip that into cheese. I would. If they give us a cheese pie, give us some meat, I'll dip that into cheese. Only thing is, I wouldn't cook in the cheese, so yeah. We have the two pots here. Dip it into the pot, into the boiling broth to cook the meat, and then dip it into the cheese. So this sauce is a mixture of mayonnaise, Tabasco, ketchup and cognac, curry, and tartar sauce. And again, it is all you can eat. I've never had tartar sauce with my hot pot before, but I am open to things. Dip this in the curry sauce. I wish it was maybe a garlic sauce or something. Ketchup sauce is good. I think that mainly goes with for the fries. Curry sauce I feel like goes better with the beef. Finally, try a little tartar sauce with the beef. Actually, I think I like that the best. I just really like tartar sauce. And if the sauce works, then it works. This is actually really nice. I feel like it's good, but also kind of healthy. Much healthier than the kinds of hot pot I used to eat. And for all you can eat, I'm not disappointed. I still get a cheese fondue after this stuff. We got another cheese fondue coming with this beef, with another refill of meat. This should be really, really good. Can't leave Switzerland without another fondue. Cheese fondue is here. Now things are gonna get interesting. Take the meat, cook that, and then dip it into the Morel cheese fondue. Ha ha ha. Oh, amazing. Wow, there's definitely more liquor in this fondue than the last one. And you get that great fragrance from the Morel mushrooms too. That's a great combo. Beef in the broth, dip it into cheese, amazing. And then of course, just go for the regular. Oh, by the way, this is a beef fork and this is a fondue fork. Sorry for not knowing the difference before. I told you guys, the fondue in this country, there's an addictive quality to it. I don't know what it is. The more you eat it, the more you want to eat it. Dip some of the fries in there too. Basically, whatever you dip into this fondue, it just gets better. Put the meat onto that cheese-soaked bread. And just indulge. Again, final full food day here in Geneva. One of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to in my life. Lake Geneva is amazingly gorgeous. The air is so pure. The people are so nice. The fondue is so cheesy. This just seems like an amazing place. The only city I've been to in Switzerland so far, but wow, what a place.